The Premier spent the morning dishing out $21 million to feed 200,000 students breakfast every day for a year. But the budget sweeteners are spread thin, thanks to the state's soaring debt.
We're the most indebted state in Australia right now, and it's not a good title to have.
Taxpayers are currently forking out $15 million a day just in interest repayments. That'll jump to $25 million a day in 4 years, which could pay for 125 ambulances or build 32 affordable homes every 24 hours.
Sometimes debt grows an economy, and that's exactly what we're doing.
But economists warn looming interest rate rises could spell trouble for Victoria.
I wouldn't want it any more than this. I think we're bridging that threshold point.
All we see are mounting debt that will approach $200 billion within 3 to 4 years.
To try to control that debt, more than 100 projects were delayed in yesterday's budget, including free kinder, mental health facilities and community hospitals. But the government's one cost of living incentive, a $400 voucher for 700,000 state school parents, has received mixed reviews.
The timing of this in term 4 to support families for the beginning of next year is really appropriate.
There are hard-working Catholic school parents that are missing out.
There are now calls for that payment to be means tested, so the money gets to those who need it most. The Premier says she'll be handing her cash back.
I'll have a chat to the principal and say, our allocation can be provided directly to the school.
There are questions about how this payment will be administered, with some schools wondering if they'll have to put on extra staff. It's fuelled concerns that Labor's making policy on the run, with many major projects heralded by former Premier Daniel Andrews now pushed to the never-never. Including the Melbourne Airport rail link. The Treasurer is now threatening to consider building a train station at Avalon Airport instead if the stalemate with Melbourne Airport continues.
And I'm not playing games with people around this. I'm not seeing the taxpayer actually held a ransom by a concessionaire that basically wants to embellish the value of their asset at the taxpayer's expense.
Bridget Rollison, ABC News.